I smell something fishy around here. Guys, if you're looking for the perfect gift for the football lover in your family, look no more. Head on over to cardsplug.com/dominicrichfc. Use the coupon code dominicrichfc to get yourself 15% off. All the links will be in the description box down below. This is actually the first time I'm talking about this whole Newcastle thing on the channel. Making a whole designated video about it. I didn't believe in the hype, seriously. I didn't believe in the rumors, I didn't believe in the hype, and I wasn't excited about it at all. Newcastle fans, don't tell me you were excited about the Saudi Arabia takeover, right? You didn't want to be termed as the next Man City, as the next PSG, right? Bankrolled by an entire country. That's not what you wanted, right? Because I don't think that's what you wanted, seriously. So guys, it's official. Breaking news, it's official. Newcastle United takeover off. It's off. It's off. It won't happen. At least not in the near future. It won't happen. So I bumped into an article on goal.com. I actually saw the news on YouTube via Sky Sports. Then I checked goal.com, my trusted news site. I know a lot of people might not really, like Goal, but I like Goal. And it says, Newcastle United takeover of a Saudi-led consortium pulls out. You know what I mean? The pullout. The pullout. It won't happen. It won't happen. The deal will not happen, and it won't happen. So the article reads, the prospective buyers of the Northeast Premier League club have withdrawn the interest with regret due to the long-winded process. So, listen, process took too long. It took too long, too much back and forth. They're like, listen, man, can't do this. Can't do this. Not worth our time. We might just take our interest elsewhere. Maybe take over another club in a different country. Who knows? The consortium led by the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund, PIF, has pulled out of their bid to buy Newcastle United. The proposed £300 million or $390 million purchase of the Premier League club, backed by the PIF, whose chairman is Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, has withdrawn largely due to the protracted nature of negotiations. They're playing around, basically. They're playing games. They're playing games. And the Crown Prince don't want to play no games. He said, listen, I got way too much money to be playing games out here. You know what I'm saying? Way too much money. Let's pull out. The pull out. Get it? The pull out. It won't happen. A statement initially carried by Sky Sports News on behalf of the PIF, PCP, Capital Partners, and Reuben Brothers confirmed, with a deep appreciation for the Newcastle community and the significance of its football club, we have come to the decision to withdraw our interest in acquiring Newcastle United Football Club. Newcastle fans, how do you feel about this? Are you sad about this? Are you happy about this? Are you in between about this? Do you have mixed feelings about this? Because I think, listen, everything happens for a reason. This could be the best thing that happened to you guys. Or it could just be the worst thing too. But let me know how you feel, Newcastle fans, if you're watching this. The article continues to say, I quote, "We do so with regret, as we were excited and fully committed to invest in the great city of Newcastle and believe we could have returned the club to the position of its history, tradition, and fans' merit." Newcastle did okay to me this season, They did okay. They did okay, you know what I mean? They attracted a lot of good players. They did fine under Steve Bruce. You know who might actually be happy about this news? Steve Bruce. Because if a takeover was to happen, I don't know how long Steve Bruce would have kept his job as a Newcastle manager, to be honest. Newcastle fans, I know this would have done a lot for the city, but a lot of people like to call City a club backed by oil money this. But little do these people know that this oil money has injected a lot of funds into the city of Manchester, into the country of England, and this would have done the same for the city of Newcastle. And this would have helped out a lot of people. So sometimes you just have to sit back and analyze things and not just bandwagon what you see on the internet and on social media and talk about oil money this, oil money that. You don't understand. You don't understand, how these things work. So the article continues. Unfortunately, the prolonged process under the current circumstances, coupled with global uncertainty, has rendered the potential investment no longer commercially viable. So, listen, it's an investment. They were doing this to roll out profits. You put in 300 million. Look here. Look here. Put in 300 million. You want to tenfold your investment, 3 billion. They see the way the things are, the way the things are going in the world right now, the COVID-19 situation, and they say, you know what, man, it's no longer commercially viable for us to put up this large amount of money, and we're going to pull out. The great pull out. It won't happen. It won't happen. To that end, we feel a responsibility to the fans to explain the lack of alternatives from an investment perspective. As an autonomous and purely commercial investor, our focus was on building long-term value for the club, its fans, and the community, as we remained committed to collaboration, practicality, and proactivity through a difficult period of global uncertainty and significant challenges for the fans and the club. Ultimately, during the unforeseeable prolonged process, the commercial agreement between the investment group and the club's owners expired, and our investment thesis could not be sustained, particularly with no clarity as to the circumstances under which next season will start and the new norms that will arise for matches, training, and other activities. So basically, there's a lot of uncertainty in the future where the fans will be allowed in the stadiums, like a full stadium of fans, to bring in revenue, where the people would have enough income to buy merch, to buy this, to buy season tickets, to buy that. So I could see why they're doing it. Now is a very difficult time to go into a big financial commitment, and I understand what's going on here. So the article continues. As often occurs with proposed investments in uncertain periods, time itself became an enemy of the transaction, particularly during this difficult phase marked by the many real challenges facing us all from the COVID-19. We feel great compassion for the Newcastle United fans, with whom we shared a great commitment to help Newcastle United harness its tremendous potential and build upon its impressive and historic legacy while working closely with the local community. Newcastle fans, how do you feel about this? How do you really feel? Were you guys really looking forward for this takeover though? Maybe you guys were. Maybe you're fed up with Mike Ashley and you really were, because there's been a lot of protests over the last few seasons, protesting Mike Ashley and his philosophy and the way he just runs the club. So maybe you guys were actually looking forward to this. We would like to say that we truly appreciated your incredible expressions of support and your patience throughout this process. We are sorry it is not to be. We wish the team and everyone associated with it much luck and success. Talk of the takeover has rumbled on for some months, but the process has been far from smooth. There has been opposition to the deal from human rights campaigners concerned about Saudi Arabia's welfare practices, while matters complicated further when the World Trade Organization published a report that found representatives of the kingdom had facilitated the breach of piracy laws through the broadcasting network BOutQ. BOutQ has been accused of illegally showing live sport, including Premier League games, with broadcast rights in the Middle East belonging to Qatar-based beIN Sports. Corruption. Oh my God. I smell something fishy around here. But Newcastle fans, man, how do you feel about this? Let me know in the comment section down below if there's any one of you watching this. Opposition fans, rival fans, neutrals, how do you feel about this? To be honest, guys, it would have been fun to see a Newcastle takeover, to be honest. All sorts of players has been linked to Newcastle. Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappe, Philippe Coutinho, you name it. All the big players, man, has been linked to Newcastle if a takeover was to happen. But we won't see the takeover anymore. We won't see the takeover anymore. And Newcastle may just continue to struggle and be a mid-table / lower table club. Seriously, that's what it seems like. But with hard work and effort by the players, the manager, the coaching staff, Newcastle could definitely return to their days of glory. Talk on the field. Let the football talk on the field. Forget about the financial backing from Saudi Arabia. Forget about the great pullout. Let the football talk on the field. So guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. Just wanted to touch on this because it's a burning issue right now in the football world. And I'm a Premier League man, so I had to talk about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Smash the thumbs up button. Guys, head on over to cardsplug.com/dominicrichfc. Get yourself one of those football cards with a Newcastle logo on it. Use the coupon code dominicrichfc to get yourself 15% off. All the links will be in the description box down below. Until next time, peace out. Rich, score hot.